Hi, friends. Do us and yourselves a favor and check out our affiliate, Three Spirit Drinks. They create plant-based, non-alcoholic elixirs that are cruelty-free and vegan, and they are designed to give you some of the benefits of alcohol without the hangover and other side effects. If you're looking to cut down on alcohol but still want the buzz, check them out. The link is us.threespiritdrinks.com and use the promo code TheActivityContinues for 15% off your entire order. Hi, friends. Amy here. This is just a shorty episode. This is not a regular episode this week. We had our happy hour yesterday. And so this is just kind of a recap of Megan and I talking about how it went, things that we talked about. And if it sounds interesting to you, then come on over to Patreon and join us. And you can join us for the next month's happy hour. We're planning to do this every month. So if you want to come on over to Patreon, we would love to see you at the next happy hour. Enjoy. That was fun.
That was so fun, Zoe. I have another fun fact related to I met a serial killer. All her facts were fun.
Oh, by the way, I was almost in a Harry Potter movie with Alan Rickman.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I met him. Oh, and I met Maggie Smith. Oh, yeah, and Robbie Coltrane. Yeah, just everybody cool that you've ever wanted to meet. Like I'm their best friend. BTW.
She's great.
Yeah, she was fun.
Yeah. And she also mentioned that apparently there are people walking in and out of my bathroom door back there.
She said she saw 40 people walking around your house.
I know. She said this could have been like a
cemetery.
A cemetery or something at one point. It could have been. I have no idea. It's very hilly over here, though. So it seems weird that it would be. But I guess cemeteries aren't always in flat areas.
Well, that's really interesting. Yeah, I wonder what the history of the land is. That would be interesting.
To look into that, see if I can find it. Yeah, so that I get those of you who don't know, normally I am in my office recording, but I thought this was a little more loosey-goosey. I'm not even wearing my cans. And so I just sat out here at the bar. And so I don't normally sit with this behind me, but this room here where she said she saw somebody or many somebody's is a bathroom. And I don't know if you can tell there's a mirror there. Well, all the walls are mirrored except for where the shower is. So it's like wall of window or mirror, wall of mirror, wall of mirror. So this one and this one
face each other,
which
I've heard is not good.
Not good. Yeah.
No.
And I didn't know that when we moved in. We didn't do this. This was here from when we moved in. And I think when the house was built even, I could be wrong about that. I don't know when the bathroom was remodeled, or modeled. But I just recently learned that, and now your camera's going weird again. I wonder if that has something to do with something going on here or something going on over.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess with the number of spirits, it's you.
You think it's somebody over here diddling with it?
But how? I don't know. That's weird. Anyways, yeah.
Anyway, she told me I have to cleanse the mirrors and do a smoke cleansing, which is that I can use incense for that. So I will be hopping on Amazon right after this.
Yeah,
to get some. And she's like, "You don't have to do it right now, really." We're like,
you don't have to do it now, but like
the second, but wait.
like maybe in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. Yeah,
just throwing that out there. Don't do it now, but don't wait.
Like dilly dally or anything.
Yeah.
Don't dilly dally. Yeah, no, that was.
She also saw a little girl around me, which
Mhm.
is not great.
Megan does not want another baby.
I don't, like 100%. I don't want
But what
another
if it's
baby.
just the most marvelous, wonderful little girl in the whole wide world?
I mean, yeah. Obviously, if I have one, I'm not gonna like hate the baby. I just don't want one.
Of course. I know. It's
I
a lot of
just,
work.
it's a lot of work. I'm old, you guys. I don't have eggs. I have little shriveled eggs
Raisins?
that are like just barely making it their way down my fallopian tubes. They're running into the walls. They're just messes.
Hey, I have a sister-in-law who had a baby at 48. So,
Shut the fuck up.
and she's perfect.
Yeah, I could never. I could never. So, little girl, you're welcome. I'm very glad that you're around me, and I just don't have any intention of having you. And she's probably like, that's what you think, Mom, you idiot.
Well, she is the second person to have said that. So
I know, and
she said
didn't.
she didn't listen to the episode about the psychic.
Mhm.
So
So she said she had, and I believe her. I don't think
I do
Zoe would
too.
lie.
Yeah, why would she lie about that?
Why would she lie?
Yeah. So
Damn it.
interesting.
That's very interesting that two people have seen her. And then you've got just a guy hanging out in your doorway.
I've got a gentleman, she said,
Yeah.
was in the doorway. But yeah, she did say there was like a stream of people.
Yeah, she said there was like 40 people that were like coming in and out of your house.
I'm not going to feel comfortable showering in there anymore. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, well, they saw you before when you were naked. It's the only thing that changes is now you know that they're there.
Makes no difference at all.
Maybe they're giving you privacy when you shower.
I would hope so.
Nobody needs pervy,
to see
ghosts.
this anyway.
Don't be pervy.
Mm-mm.
You're welcome. And
no perving out.
No perving out.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Don't do it.
No. So yeah, and then we got to see some of Amy's dogs, and Amy's sister Kelly came on. And said hello, and Melissa came in.
Yes, it was so fun.
So that was cool.
It was so fun. Yeah, it lasted 2 hours, just over 2 hours.
Oh, you're right. It was good. That's a good time. I mean, we probably could have gone on for a lot longer, but But I am actually drinking vodka this time, and who knows what would have happened if I'd stayed on too much longer. But
I'm gonna go tell John about the little girl, and he's gonna put a chastity belt on himself.
Did you tell him about the first time when Jenny the psychic said it?
I can't remember. I probably did, but he's kind of like skeptic Greg. He doesn't believe, but only because he went to a haunted house and nothing happened, and so he feels like there's nothing. And I'm like, they're not like performing monkeys. Plus, Em and Christine on, and that's why we drink. They said something that's so interesting, and it's really resounded with me because when douchey Baggins is like, "Come on and do something right now." What does right now mean to a spirit?
Exactly.
Like,
time
there right now
make
could
any difference
be
to them.
4 hours for us, but to them it's right now.
Yeah.
So that's something that stuck with me when they said that a few episodes ago. I was like, that's a really good point. Like, the ghosts could be doing something right now to them, but it's, a year in the future for us. So that was really interesting. And so, yeah, he doesn't believe at all, but my mom does, I know. And so I told her about the little girl. And
what did she say?
She hasn't said anything about this time. I just said that, we're on a Zoom with like a medium, and she's the second person to have seen a little girl around me. So
I wonder if, now I know this is grasping at straws, but I wonder if she could be like a spirit that was supposed to be your sister. Or who maybe like died when she was younger or something down the track. She said the spirit is only like 4 or 5 years old.
Right.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that she was a human that was 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
But she's a young spirit. But I wonder,
or maybe maybe I was pregnant and didn't know it and miscarried.
That could be. Yep.
Women miscarry all the time without knowing it. And they just think it's a heavier period.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that happened to me when I was much younger.
Yeah. I mean, I have lots of heavy periods, not necessarily saying I miscarried all the time, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
possible.
Never
Maybe
know.
she was.
Maybe she was.
Let's hope on to that
Okay,
because
let's go with that one.
that's a better option than option one.
Yeah. So I texted Greg and said, so Zoe just told me that we have spirits in the bathroom down here and she's seen several walking around behind me. And he replies, okay.
Gregory, just the thing that gets me about Greg is like, he's just like so close-minded about it. Like he doesn't even want to accept the fact that there could be something else.
No, I think it freaks him out.
Well, just because it freaks you out doesn't mean it's any less possible.
Right.
The thought of the sun blowing up and engulfing the earth terrifies me, but
right.
That doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Or it's not a possibility.
That is correct. That is correct.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
My friend
talked a little bit about the Dead Files change that we've learned about
with
this
Cindy. And I'm
Amy
honestly very excited for it. I'm really interested to see how she does it. I think she'll do a great job.
I think she will too.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of fallout because she won't be Amy and people will really struggle with the change.
I think so. I think as long as Amy, and I'm sure she will, but I'm sure as long as Amy is on board with it, is like, here, I'm passing on the torch, you're going to love her, that kind of thing. I think people will be better off rather than thinking, oh, she took Amy's job.
Right.
But I think everybody who watches this show and follows Amy on social media knows that she is fucking tired. Doesn't want to keep doing this.
Well, like
and she's got so many other things she can do. So
it takes such a toll on her body, like mentally, emotionally, physically. Like it's amazing. She's lasted 15 seasons.
I know. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be good. And it starts June 1st.
Yep.
Is when the show starts. And then Amy's last episode is June 29th.
Okay.
So what is that? Probably four episodes?
Probably episode 4.
Hands it over. And there's usually 13, 14, 15 episodes a season. So we're going to have a good probably 10 with Cindy. So
I like that they did it that way too.
I do too, rather than
it's
just
not as
it
jarring.
Off.
Yeah.
It's
a good transition.
They'll probably both be on the last episode that Amy's on. I'm sure Cindy will be on.
Or maybe the last couple.
Be on all of them. Who knows?
Yeah. It'll be good. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too.
So
I think it'll be interesting to see the dynamic between her and
Steve.
And I wonder, do you think Matt will still be on? Do you think Matt will still be walking with her?
I would think so because he and Amy have been divorced for a while. Right. I mean, she's remarried and I think he's remarried too.
Yeah.
So I think he will.
Yeah.
We also talked about Zoe's ghosts. I mean, this girl, she has
stories.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if she goes by she, her. So I'm just going to say Zoe. I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if
I'm
she
not
goes
sure
by.
either.
So we'll just say Zoe.
Zoe.
But Zoe has had so many. Oh, and another thing is that a knife flew by my head. No big deal.
Yeah, Zoe walked into the kitchen and it was spinning, and it reminded me of that. There was an episode of the Dead Files we covered where a woman walked into her kitchen and she was spinning a knife in her hand and didn't realize that she was doing it. She came to and was spinning a knife in her hand.
Yep. And that was the one where the spirit wanted her to kill her whole family.
Yes.
That reminds me of the other one with the PK energy, the man whose daughter had a knife come out of the drawer and fly at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. That stuff is so scary.
Yeah. The fact that it was on the point on the table spinning, I would have shit my pants.
Well, and then it jumped out of that and flew, right?
Yeah.
Right across.
Like either one of those things on their own would be terrifying enough, but to put it together.
Yeah.
I wonder if Zoe's parents still live in that house. I was going to ask and then I forgot.
Yeah. I don't know either.
But it was if you didn't come to the happy hour, you missed a good time.
You missed it. It was fun.
It was
we're going to try and do it once a month.
Yes.
And so if you want to join the next one, join our Patreon and you will get a exclusive invite.
You can join for $1 a month.
$1. $1 hair.
one doll hair.
And
That's
if you
less
don't-
than a cup of coffee.
That's right. It's a lot less than a cup of coffee. In fact,
Oh
our
my God.
highest, I think, is $5, which is about what a coffee goes for here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, you should. It was so fun. And then we talked about, I think Zoe was the only person who shared ghost experience, but you know what? I was all for it because
There was a lot of
Zoe,
good stories.
there were a lot. Zoe had a lot of good ones. Hoofda,
Oofda. Yep.
as we say in Minnesota. Hoofda.
Oofda. Oofda.
Oofda. And then, yeah, Melissa was on and Amy and her sister came on. It was really a lot of fun.
It was good. It was really nice. It
Yeah.
was cool. Cool.
Good
cool.
inaugural virtual happy hour, I think.
Yep.
I think it went pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this will be the episode that we release, correct, this week?
Yes, we'll do this one. This one will come out on the 28th. I did have another one scheduled for that. It's already in the kitty and ready to go. But I think I'll push that one back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you and I can record
Okay.
the one that
Should
we were
you-
going to do this past Thursday. We can do that next week.
Okay.
Fine.
All right.
I had rewritten my script and I'm all ready. So I probably have to watch it again if we're going to do it for another 4 days. But it's a good episode. It's a good episode, and there's some stuff that will probably make you angry.
Great.
It has to do with Sir Baggy Pants.
Oh, yeah. He's a douche.
Sir Douchey Baggy Pants.
Well, I think Sir Douchey Baggy Pants' time is
think
coming
so.
to an end.
God, I hope so.
So we won't have to deal with
Yeah.
him for much
I was
longer.
listening to an episode of Haunted or Hoax yesterday.
Uh-huh.
and-
oh my God, I did too.
Did you listen to the most recent one?
The Edinburgh one?
Vaults? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were kind of raking him over the coals a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
They have talked about him before and kind of in reverence, like they like him. But this time,
Not so much.
not so much.
Well, I think it's really coming to light what a big douche he is. And I'm glad because, you know, it's if you're
He's
going
a
to,
bully.
he
He's
is
a
a bully. He is a
And
bully. He probably
He
was
acts like he runs
either.
that fucking network and gets to tell everybody what shows can be on and what shows
Right.
can. And, well, I'm not going to be
They-
on.
and-
You're going to let him have a show. Well, fuck you.
Well, then fine. Bye.
Yes, you won't be on. Thing is, there's so many people that like him and there's so many people that stick up for him. It makes me quite angry, actually.
And it makes me wonder why. Like, what do you like him because you actually like you stick up for him because you actually like him, or do you stick up for him because you think he can do something for you?
Well, that's like famous people that maybe or people that are in the network, but they're fans. They're like people that like on Twitter, they're like, you stay away from him. Why do you have to be so negative about him? He's the greatest on earth. Blah, blah, blah.
No, he's not.
No, he's not really.
He is not. But you go on believing that.
Mhm,
You dicks.
mhm.
Yeah, let's do this again. That was so much fun.
That was super fun. Yep. Cool, cool.
All right. I'll see
All
you
right.
later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Activity Continues podcast. We really appreciate you giving us your ears for a bit. Please reach out if you have a suggestion for which episode of the Dead Files we should cover next, or if you have a spooky story you'd like us to share on the show. We can be reached at theactivitycontinues@gmail.com or through our website or any of our socials. Links are all in the description of the show. Please feel free to drop us a note and say hi. And join us next time when the activity continues. The Activity Continues is produced by me, Amy, at Collected Sounds Media and is part of the independent Collected Sounds podcast network. We are also proud members of the Boo Pod network of super cool podcasts.
Nailed it.